Hello my good people, welcome to my YouTube channel at Estherke-Official. Love you so much. For my returning subscriber, I love you so much and thank you for staying tuned with this amazing family. For my new subscriber, thank you so much and welcome to this amazing family where we had good vibes. Okay, and if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, you're missing a lot. Please do so that you can join us. And kindly don't forget to like, share, comment, click that notification bell, yeah, so that whenever I post any video, you will be notified. And support your girl so that we can grow together and we can make memories together. Okay, today's video or today's episode is enjoyable. Do you know why? And also it's educative. Okay, so guys, today episode, I haven't figured the title well, but today's clip or episode or video, we are going to talk about the name mistakes in on our IDs. Sorry, the mistake we do have on our IDs, like a spell in your name, or there is a name that was written badly and you need to change it. Most of your documents have the same name and only the MOSO ID is what usually bring to us the problem. And when maybe you go to apply for passport, there will be some issue or some organization where they find a slight mistake, they will have issues with you. Okay, so that's whatever we want to talk about. And apart from that, we want to know how a new ID that you are given that expires look like. I know most of you have it, and I know most of you know how it looks like, but I know few of us doesn't know how it looks like, and few of us like don't even want to know because they hate how can your ID expire, you know. But it is what it is. We have to cope up with life. Yeah, the changes that come, we have to embrace them, because there is a quote that says that change before the change changes you. So we should change and adapt to the change before the change changes us, because when the change comes and changes, it will be much difficult to us for us to cope up than us just changing so that the change will find us. So we will just have to do 1 2 3 on it. Okay, so I will start to talk about the misspell. It might be misspell, yeah, misspell of the name, yeah, let me say it like that, misspell of the name on our IDs. Okay, so I'm talking about Kenya, how you can do it, because I'm in Kenya. To other countries all over the world, when you have the same problem, maybe it might be the same procedure, but now the different ways you will do it. So you can inquire from your country, but whenever you're coming from Kenya and you have a misspell in your name, I got you. Okay, but I will come all of you, since the message I'm going to pass out will help all of us. Let's stop wasting time and dig into the topic. Okay, so guys, first of all, a little story before I start this, but it's related with this. So what happened to me is this: when I went to take my ID, we are in the border of Kenya and Tanzania, and when you are in the border of Kenya and Tanzania, home, I'm talking about home, as per now I'm not home, I'm in town to look for ways to get money so that I can surprise people back home. So whatever I'm saying is, back home we are in the border of Kenya and Tanzania, and for you to get your ID, yeah, it's very difficult. I don't know if most of you have experienced this, also when you are in the border of two countries. I don't know, and if you have, comment down below so that I can know, or we can be the same victims in the same class. Okay, so I study within the town and then I went back home to take my ID. So at that moment when I went, I faced a lot of difficulty. Of course, everywhere there is corruption. So the people with the name IO, people did not know if, okay, the when I went to Huduma Center, here we call it Huduma Center, in your country I don't know how you call it, where we go to, maybe if you want birth certificate, if you want the change of the name, if you want to work on your passport, if you want to work on your ID, you know. So when I went there, these people were having ish that, am I from Kenya or from Tanzania? But my schooling, I've been schooling in Kenya, yeah, and all my documents are from Kenya, yeah? So I don't want to talk about Tanzania. So these people, they were having ish about my self because we are in the border. And what happened is this: my mom has to give out something small so that at least I can be accepted to get an ID. And my full name is Esther Wandigi. Okay, Esther Wandigi. And then I do all the processes, and when the ID comes, it comes with Esther Wandisi. Okay, so in Kenya we have a tribe called Kikuyu, and Ndigi is the shoelaces. Is the shoelaces. Hey, English is no, is the shoelaces. You know, shina. It's so Ndigi in our beloved tribe in Kenya, one of the tribes in Kenya, it means shoelaces. Shoelaces or laces. Shoelaces. If you don't get it, forget about it. That one. So, and in one of the tribe called Luo, they call bicycle ndiga, and in Swahili we call banana ndizi. Okay, ndizi. So when let me show you the ID so that you can understand me very well. So this one is the ID. Yeah, this one is the ID, that first ID that I took, that doesn't expire. And my full name is Esther. The middle one I will not read. Wandisi. So it was supposed to be Wandigi, and when I got my ID, it was written Esther Wandisi. So some people call it Ndizi to mean banana, and some people from Luo, those who know it, call me Wandiga. So that I'm a bicycle. It used to annoy me, Wandiga. And when I meet with the other tribe, beloved tribe called watu wa Murima, Kikuyu, they call me Ndigi. So when I say Wandigi, so these people will just call me Ndigi. So both of them are my friends. I wasn't offended, but the problem I have that my name is Wandigi. Why Ndisi? So I work with it, because for the first time, before even I start using it, I went and tried, but there was a lot of problem that we don't know if you are from here or you are not, and even those people who did it for you, there were a lot of problems. So I lost hope to work on it. So it reached a time whereby I wanted to apply for a passport, and someone advised me to go and take how does it call? I don't know what. There is affidavit from a lawyer to show that, so that when I present the affidavit, it will tell these people that Wandisi and Wandigi, they are the same person. To mean, I have my documents read Esther Wandigi, and my ID read Esther Wandisi. So according to the government, they knew that Esther Wandigi and Esther Wandisi, they're two different people. So this affidavit from my lawyer will show them that Esther Wandigi and Esther Wandisi, they are one person being represented with two different names. Okay, so I did that, and when I went to apply for passport, one of the officers advised me that it will bring a lot of problem, because you might go through to you might use it and acquire your passport, but up there maybe you are going to visit a certain country and you are going to work there, so when you require your ID, it will be much complicated. So I'll advise you to go and change it. And guys, make sure you have money. Yeah, make sure you have money, because money is everything. And make sure you have all your documents, especially your Form 4 certificate, your Class 8 certificate, and college certificates, and some other certificates that might satisfy that you are the one, you are not using someone's documents. Okay, so this one was the first ID. It's Esther Wandisi. Okay, the middle name I got read it, but Esther Wandisi. Okay, so I used it, and all my documents were reading Esther Wandisi, but in my heart I was, no, I'm Esther Wandigi, not Wandisi. Okay, you know that. So to my new ID, this one is a new one that expires. Now after 10 years we expire. Okay, so the new one, it reads Wandigi. So they started with the surname Wandigi Esther. Okay, so what I did was this: after this person advised me, I went to apply for an ID. Okay, and this one is a photocopy. Original one I photocopied and I laminate. So this one is the photocopy I have, but the original got lost, so they were not able to accept the photocopy. That's the reason why I went there and write that I applied for the ID, the change of the name. I gave out 2,000 shillings. Yeah, the person, it was 1,000 shillings I gave out for the processing of the new ID. And since you are not a new registrar, that you are not applying your ID for the first time, you have the change of the name. Any person who have complication with his or her ID, you have to wait for 4 months. In that, I waited for 4 months plus 4 months 2 weeks, I can say so, because the person, I was told 4 months, and the person told me that there must be a lot of things to be done so that they can satisfy that you are the one, because they need to rely also with the education board, elimu, yeah, we call it elimu, education offices, where they can refer if your documents are there, because some of your documents have been sent. Okay, so first of all, what I will tell you, that the changing of the name, if your ID has misspelled, it's possible, and you have to be patient enough. You are just applying as a person who is going to apply for a new ID. So but this one is the change of the name, so there is that letter apart from affidavit. Now to them, to that the office, there's was it 1,000, 1,500? But let me put it there, I forgot because it has been a while. So this money that you are giving, this money is what it will be given to the lawyer. So the lawyer, their lawyer knows how to fill those forms, and the lawyer is the one who will write that this blah blah person is the same person like this one, so they are applying for blah blah blah. Okay, and after applying, you will be given a waiting card. So after getting the waiting card, you are going to be told on where to come after 2 months, after 3 months. Yeah, but to me, I was told to come after 4 months, and then after 4 months I went. There was some processing bit again, so it was 4 months 2 weeks. I was patient enough, and I got my new ID. You see, it's very nice, my new ID there. You see, ID that expires. So in Kenya, after 10 years we expire. Yes, then I got this one. And mark this, after finding your ID, don't assume that everything is okay. Remember, we have the first ID and the new ID. The name will be changed, it will be the correct name. Okay, the ID number that you usually have, the ID number that you usually had will be the same, but there is a number on top of your ID. You know, this one is I don't know if you can see it very well. I don't know how to do it. You see, I just want you to see. So you see this number. Okay, this number is different. I will show you. So this one starts with the 2, and this one here is my ID number, exact ID number that when I ask I should give, and here is a certain serial number. Okay, this one is a serial number. So when you see this serial number starts with the 225, and to this new ID, my serial number, where are you? Hey, okay, to this my new ID, we have here, I don't know, we have it here now. You see here. So with the new ID number, it has 25, and the first one was 24. Okay. So with the difference, I want to tell you the difference so that you, after going to exchange it and you get it successful, the process went successful, don't just assume that everything is okay. You have to change it from your e-citizen account, okay? Because the e-citizen account will still assume that you are the two people, okay? And when your document has the right name and your e-citizen account, you have registered with the wrong name that you are using earlier due to the misspelling on your ID, they won't offer you whatever you want, because they will think that you are a different person trying to log in to that account. So listen to me carefully. What you should do is this. In the same office, now you, after going to collect your ID, you are now new ID, the one that expires. Or yeah, okay, in short, after collecting your new ID that has the right name that you owe, what you should do, you will be referred to an office. Okay, I don't know how it's called, but an office. So in that office, someone will direct you on what to do, because the serial number of these two ID are much different, and that process can only be done in Nairobi. And from where I am to Nairobi is 1,600 going, 1,600 coming, which is 3,200. Okay, and there is some cash you will use, because the car will drop you in town, but you have to use transport to go to the offices. Okay, so whatever is there, you will have to give minimum, at maximum, let me say maximum of 2,000 shillings to this person, and then you buy for them credit, and then they communicate to the top, because everyone has their dockets. So after communicating to the top, now you will give your password to e-citizen account, then they will change the old serial to a new serial. So when the old serial has been changed to the new serial, your name will come automatic, the exact name you want it to be. And after that, you can have your document. And even to the Safaricom, here we have Safaricom and Airtel. You can go to Safaricom. You will go to the Safaricom people or Airtel people, network people. You go to them and tell them that the first name has this, so now I have changed my ID and it has the right name. I can change it. Also to the bank, you can do that if you want it, because once the ID is correct, everything is correct. Are we clear? Are we clear? So after changing it is when the details that you need and the right name will be on your eCitizen account. I'm telling you this because this one is the process I passed through. After getting my ID, I applied for eCitizen, for what? I applied for the passport, and the name on my ID and document was different with the one on my eCitizen account. And these people advised me, when you go with this different name, they will think like you are inventing someone's account. So I had to rely with them, and I removed 2,000 shillings. I don't know how much it is in dollar. Yeah, 2,000 shillings. It's like $20. I removed $20 and they process everything, and I got my new ID. So whatever I'm telling you is this: if you have problem with there is misspell on your ID, don't be afraid to go and change it. If you're not comfortable using the name that they gave you while you're processing your ID, you can go ahead and apply for a new one which has the right name. But first you have to have money, because application I think is 1,000, then the changing of this citizen is 2,000, so maximum of 3,000. Okay, and this photocopy things, okay, you have to do that. And don't be afraid, it is possible. Only if you're not comfortable with the name that you had. But if you're comfortable with your first name and the second name they gave you when you are applying your ID, it's okay. But I think the message is home. And this one is how the front of our former ID looks like, and the back of it. Okay, the first one had this fingerprint, fingerprint, but the second one, the new one, is this on the front page of it. You see it has this Maisha, I don't know what Maisha number, that one. And oh sorry, and the back has this one, so I don't know what is this one. To me, we will be changing our names after every 10 years. If I want to be called Sospita, I will be. If I want to be a man, after years, I can. If I want to be a woman, after a period of 10 years, I can. If I want to be a child, after 10 years, I can. Kenya Sihami, Kenya for life, because we have all we want. So that's what I wanted to share with you, my good people. I love you so much, and may God bless you. Thank you for staying from the start to the head without getting tired. And please, 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 like that video, like it, watch it, like it. Why are you not liking it, man? Try to like it, and don't be afraid to change your number. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. I hope those who did not know the difference between the two IDs, now you know. Okay, now you know it very well, and don't be afraid to get. This one was photocopy, so I had just to be with it. I am remembering old me, and I'm appreciating new me. Okay, because this one I was fresh from high school, and this one I was now old enough. Okay, guys, anyway, let me stop talking much. Love you. God loves you more than I do. And thank you for supporting. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for everything. The only thing you haven't done is just to subscribe, comment, share, and liking, so that my video can be preferred, or can be can be preferred to many, or can go viral, so that many people can know me, can know your girl, and we will appreciate. We thank God for everything. After and before, we thank God. And thank you so much. Love you. May God bless you. And stay tuned. Don't forget to support this family. Okay, we started this journey with you long time ago, but your girl was sleeping, and now your girl has wake up. Support your girl. Show your girl that as you tried hard, we are trying at your back, And maybe if you want me to address something, just comment down below. I will see it, I will read it, and I will try the best I could. Okay, so at least you have learned something. Love you and miss you. Love you. Bye. May God bless you. See you in the next video.